You are looking live at Shakopee Sabres Stadium in Shakopee, Minnesota for tonight's high school lacrosse game between the Egan Wildcats and the Shakopee Sabres. I'm Bob Forshea alongside Brian Whips, cameraman Paul Gallus, executive producer Kevin Sorensen on the board tonight. Welcome to tonight's game. Oh, Carla Sorensen on the board tonight. Terrific. Welcome aboard to tonight's game. There's this miserable Minnesota late April evening.
That's right. 36 and falling. Feels like 31 or minus 31. I don't know. Another two.
So tonight we have the 2-0 Egan Wildcats against the 4-0 Shakopee Sabres. Shakopee's a 4-year-old program that's starting to make a little name for themselves. They've maybe had a softer schedule than they're going to face the rest of the year. So tonight actually is probably their toughest game they're going to play all season, or at least to this point this season.
Right. You know, it's great to see. It's about a 4-year-old program. It sounds like it's nice. You know, they're getting some nice momentum. It's nice to see the sport of lacrosse kind of flourishing around the metro.
So we have some player introductions right now, but we'll get through those. We'll have our face-off.
We'll talk about some keys of the game, Bob.
And we talked to Coach Bob Felter about tonight's game and got his thoughts about tonight's game. And you know, the biggest thing he wants is play our game. That was kind of one of his big keys. Play our game, and that's, you know, good, tight defense and control the ball.
Yep.
Don't get sloppy.
Yep. They want to really make sure they don't throw the ball away. You know, have good possessions.
Tonight we have the luxury of having Joey Hoffman taking face-offs. So this will be Joey's first game this year. So he's an extremely talented face-off man.
It's going to be a really good battle to see. The Shakopee Sabres face-off guy is close to 80% on his face-off. So that's very, very impressive. So that'll be a key battle tonight to see who wins the face-offs.
Shakopee being introduced at the moment. So anyway, yeah, we have face-off. We've got a couple players that we need to watch out for tonight. Coach Felter and Coach Tony Matea talked to us about that earlier in the evening.
One is midfielder, senior, Adam Blees, I believe his name is.
It is.
Really good, strong player.
He's leading their team in goals for the year. And they have also a defenseman who's doing quite well at goal
Number
scoring.
30.
Ryan Pamperin.
Yep.
So that's kind of unique to have a scoring defenseman. You don't see that very often.
Mm-hmm. And Coach Felter commented about how good he is with that long pole.
Right. Shakopee Sabres coached by former Minnesota Bumblebee. No, he played for
the Swarm.
The Swarm. Sean Pollock.
Well, you can certainly see that in their style of
yes.
play. I think we're going to see quite a bit of really close kind of box concepts, a really tight press defense all the time.
And box concepts. Box is the indoor version of lacrosse. It's, of course, played in a hockey rink, so it's a much tighter confines.
Fast-paced, a lot of hitting.
Yeah. Defense is usually played a little bit closer to the man, where outdoor they give a little more room to roam.
All right, and we're off.
Owen Pixler with the ball gets a touch.
You know, I think that was a good tie-up for the face-off. Neither side won it cleanly.
No, it was.
Again, you can see just how aggressive they are with their defense. I mean, they're taking. I think they just took the ball away right there. And
ball intercepted by Aaron Props and dished off to Isaac Pfeiffer, who
landed in the crease.
Yeah.
A crease
violation. All right. Well, we're off and running, folks. Number 15, Joey Mills, coming on the field. Play LSM for the moment.
Or Joey Gallus.
Joey Mills. Oh, pardon me. Got too many Joeys.
Darby Sorensen out there. And they get a touch.
Yep. And a
upcoming long pole.
and an upcoming penalty on Egan. And I will imagine that is going to be on number 2, Isaac Pfeiffer.
So number 30 right away was right around the goal with that long stick.
Yep.
It's pretty unusual to see that in high school lacrosse.
It is.
So that was one of the keys to the game. We want to make, or Egan wants to control what's happening there. So Shakopee on the extra man opportunity. Egan in their man down special team.
Right.
35 is on the top of the key. Adam Blees, really strong player. He's getting the ball moving. Good stop by Jack Corrington to begin with.
Yeah, it was.
Owen Pixler with the ground ball.
Dumps it back to Jack. Jack is
moving out.
Content to leg it up and wait for an open man.
Looks like Cole Powell's out there. The first midfield is out there.
Yep. Sam Hauser going to
leg it up
by himself. Dump it back to a shorty. Cole Powell is going to get a touch.
Runs by Adam Blees.
And we're all squared away. Oh, Cole Powell. Or was that, Brandon Wirtz with a shot just a little bit high and wide.
Well, we can already see that Shakopee's really pressing out, and we're getting a couple of open looks right next to the goal. I mean, we got to start finishing these goals.
That's that pressing defense that Brian was referring to it's a high risk, high reward defense. If you can get by your man early, you're really in a man up situation, just like we were. Except, oh boy, Egan player is down. He's hurting. Looks like is that Brandon Wirtz or is that Isaac Pfeiffer? I can't read his number. That's Isaac Pfeiffer, kind of hobbling a bit.
It's interesting that Isaac Pfeiffer's on the midfield. Maybe that was he just came back in from man down, I guess.
Yeah.
Darby Sorensen
with the ball, takes it down to X, takes a look around, throws a Canadian backhand shot, just a touch wide, picked up by Brandon Wirtz being harassed, but with a nice roll dodge, gets by his man and.
Yeah, this looks a lot like box lacrosse.
It really does.
Wow.
Like I said, it's a high risk, high reward defense, and if you can beat your man early, you're in good shape because there'll be a lot of openings.
Shakopee's goalie seems to be on point so far. He made at least one save.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There's
a nice shot. There you go.
Yep.
Sorensen. That goal.
Was that from Pfeiffer?
That was from number 5.
Number 5, Cole Powell.
All
right, that's good.
That's how you do it.
Yep. I think this is going to be a good test for our players. They have not been pressured like this this season. I'm not sure I've seen them pressured like this in the past. So this is
a very unusual style of defense we're going to be seeing tonight.
Joey Hoffman back at the X.
Number 11, senior Joey Hoffman taking the face-off on the near side, number 48, Owen Pixler. Far side, number 22, Joey Mills. Thousands of fans are starting to stream in here.
Tied up. Looks like we got a 50-50.
Yeah.
And he brings it out to himself. Yeah. Face-off guy's real.
He is. He's got about 78% face-off win percentage going into tonight's game. And
okay. It's Shakopee's second settled possession on offense. There was a moving pick, looks like.
Yep, there was.
Moving screen, I guess we should call it.
Time for Aaron Propson kind of fumbling a little bit with the ball.
Yep.
With the turnover.
Shakopee moving it back to the Egan side. Gets a touch. Backs out. And there is offsides. Or
it had to be. Yep. Is there not?
There's something going on.
Yeah, I missed it, Brian.
Yeah.
I totally missed it.
You can't hear the announcer.
No. Egan back in their man down.
We got Sam Hauser on defense. Ben Vecchilio.
Owen Pixler. Nick Eaton.
Eaton's in there.
And Joey Gallus. Our man down defense. That was a penalty on Joey Mills, by the way. Shakopee content to throw it around, look for an opening. Step closer and closer with each pass.
Good step down shot.
Yes, it was. There's a number 35 again.
He's going to be taking a lot of shots tonight. That's one thing that's going to happen for sure. I think. Yeah.
Shakopee with a shot and a goal from number 7.
Number 7.
Nick Mostrom.
You know, they've got an 8th grader out there, number 6, Ethan Mostrom, his brother, is on that on that man-up special team. So
an 8th grader, man.
Don't see that a lot.
No, you don't.
Often. So.
All right, Cats. That knots it up at 1. It's 7:46 remaining in the first quarter. I think maybe try to stay out of the box a little bit, possess the ball.
Owen Pixler on the close wing, long stick midi. Assume it's Joey Hoffman at X.
It is.
Looks like Shakopee won the clamp, moved it out. Shakopee got the ground ball. Number 30, that talented long stick midi with the ball right now.
Joey Hoffman trying to get off the field.
So number 18 is another pretty talented player, a freshman, Ronnie Gunter Jr. He does. I've seen him do a lot of that kind of that left to right or right to left sweep across the middle and then taking a shot. Very athletic. He's got the ball right now. Then dodge.
Dodge, and then he's going to sweep. No sweep. Took a shot.
Looks like Joey Mills might have broke a stick.
And here we go.
Shakopee moving the ball around the top. Ben Vecchilio doing some nice defense. There's that sweep play that they're running.
Yep.
Shot, and Egan surprisingly
backed up by Max Remker.
Won that.
Yeah. All right, Egan. Let's get in our game here. We're not really playing to our potential at the moment.
No, I think it's they're off their game just because of this hard
defense.
Hard defense or this push out defense that they're running against us.
Cole Paul up top.
Brings it to X. Isaac Pfeiffer. Surveying the field. Running around. Egan with the backup.
That shot was almost forced. Unnecessary, really. Might have been better to pull back and regroup.
Tate Sundberg.
Tate Sundberg down at X now. Taking a look. He may try a sweep also. Try a loop around.
There we go.
There we go, Aaron Propson.
Yep.
Oh, one little dipsy-do and
good face dodge.
Yep, nice dodge, and that's it.
Ran by his guy. That might have. I didn't see who that was. He ran by.
But number 33.
33. But for Shakopee. So that's what we got to do. They're going to press out like that. It's kind of like I suppose just like basketball too. You press out that far, you're going to get
right.
You're going to get burnt.
Right.
Joey Hoffman back at the X. Probably knocking off a little bit of rust.
Yeah, it's Joey's first game of the year.
Mm-hmm. We got Joey Gallus as long stick midi. Yep, that's
Whoop.
Tate Sundberg.
All right, we're gonna get back to Jack and we'll get it.
Tate Sundberg with the ground ball. You know, again, Shakopee is a long shot. Little overthrow. He's a little bit rattled right now, I think.
We are. We're not playing our game. This is not what Bob Felter wanted. We talked about this game earlier tonight. He said, play our game. And we really aren't playing our game right now. We're falling into their hands.
Looks
Sam
like
Hauser giving chase.
Looks like Jake Dansby is in on defense. Kyle Gibson.
Kyle Gibson, yeah.
Boy, is that Sam Hauser?
Yeah.
And that, all right, nice job. Sam played a great game against Apple Valley, and he's continuing it again. Just, that caused the Kyle Gibson, Jake Dansby.
Isaac Piver taking a look. Doesn't see anything. Dumps it back to Kyle Gibson.
The shot.
Takes a running left-handed shot.
Oh,
nice
Wirtz.
job by Brandon Wirtz to. Oh,
what a point blank stop. So that goalie's okay.
Yeah, he's the real deal.
Yeah. We're going to get a push.
We're going to get a push with possession.
Ben Vichelio. Again, Egan goes man down. This is not what we want to do.
No, this is not our game to be. The third time we've been man down this quarter. This is not the way we wanted to start tonight's game.
No. Shakopee's man up unit includes, again, the 8th grader, number 6, Ethan Mostrom. Number 2, Cabe Mestovich, 10th grader. 35, of course, the senior, Adam Blees.
And 7 again with the shot and the goal, Nick Mostrom.
Yeah. Attack.
Throws one to the low side of Jack Currington. Just like that, we're knotted up at 2 with 3:14 remaining in the first quarter. So possession. This is a possession game, and we really have not possessed it all that long, all that well.
Right.
Time for us to regroup.
Again, Shakopee's well coached.
Yes, they are.
They're young. Got some athletic players. Their face-off guy has been.
He's been
performing well.
Absolutely.
Tied up. Alan Pixler, ground ball. Maybe the.
All right, now we're going to get in our settled offense. Got our middies in.
Joy Mills.
Cole Powell out there in props and up top. Back to Mills and taking away up top. Mills is going to survey the field, see if he See if he sees a lane. Nothing there. Backs out.
Collects the ball at the end line. Egan still maintains possession. So we got Cole Powell.
Joey Mills going to take a left-handed underhand shot. Burns one by.
Wow, nice
wow,
shot.
That was a nice rip by
Joey Mills.
22, Joey Mills. Brings us up to Egan 3. Shakopee Sabres 2. 1:55 remaining in the first quarter.
Well, back to the X. I guess one interesting fact we learned about this new Shakopee Stadium is it's one of the few stadiums that has a 10-lane track.
It's a beautiful facility. Beautiful turf field. The press box is as good as it gets. Of course, this is at a middle school. The high school is a little bit down the road, but they play their high school events here. Face-off violation from Joey Hoffman leads to the Sabre possession. Get a touch. Dishes it back out with 1:47 remaining in the first quarter.
Adam Blease coming right around the
Yep.
right
Gives
around
it a
the
shot,
edge.
and who's first back?
Egan?
Jack Currington gets back there first. It's time for Egan to settle down. We really are not playing our finest lacrosse.
Joey Mills brings it up. Cole Powell.
Back Mills, back to Powell. Nothing home.
Scrum for a ground ball.
Yeah, it is.
Egan comes away with it.
Whew.
Ike Pfeiffer.
Isaac Pfeiffer, 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Isaac Pfeiffer's pass to Cole Powell intercepted by our friend number 35.
Adam Blease.
Adam Blease again. He's a one-man wrecking crew.
Oh, number 30. He's ready to take a shot.
Ball picked up by number 9, Ben Viccellio, legging it up with 19 seconds remaining. Takes a peek. Whoop. Ball lost. Oh, Brandon Wirtz loses the ball. Takes out some aggression on the
there's a little bit. There's a flag down.
There's a flag down, so it's going to be another man down situation, and another two-man down.
Things are getting a little chippy out there.
They are.
A couple times I've seen players raise their arms in exaltation, I think, to the Lord.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Well, Brandon Wirtz needs to control his temper. That was just foolish. Didn't buy anything. You weren't stopping anything. You're just hitting the guy out of frustration, so that's not going to help. On the other end, Sam Hauser.
Are we two-man down?
We are.
Wow.
So there we go.
1 second left.
1 second remaining, so we'll start the second quarter, two-man down.
That is probably the opposite of what Coach Felter is looking for in this quarter.
Right.
We've got to really control our emotions. It looks like can't tell if they call time. Oh,
There we go.
there we go. So, end of the first quarter, Egan 3, Sabres 2. Sabres playing a aggressive box lacrosse style, which has really got Egan kind of off kilter.
Absolutely. We are rattled. We really are rattled at this point.
Yeah.
Now that box lacrosse style, it's different, okay, but it's tiring. So if we can.
It really causes a lot of pressure.
It does.
to the offensive
if we
guys.
can maintain our composure.
Yeah, that I would imagine Coach Felter is probably doing a nice teaching moment.
Yeah, it we really need to settle down, get back into our game, stay away from penalties. And I think we'll be all right. But this really was an uncharacteristic first quarter for the the Cats.
I assume Shakopee's going to kind of ratchet up the volume up a little bit, even more the second quarter to see if we can get us even more.
See if they rattle us even more.
Yeah, I think I think Egan probably just needs to go maybe into an open set, move further away from the goal, get some open space to get guys to dodge and beat their guy and get an open shot at the goal.
Right.
That's the way that's the way Egan will break this pressure defense. But Shakopee's doing a nice job. They're getting good ground balls. They're at least winning 50% of the faceoffs, maybe more. I'm not sure.
Oh, absolutely. And they're winning faceoffs. They're winning ground balls. They're winning the battles.
Second quarter, just around the corner here. Players are coming on the field. Looks like Eli Dolney might be out on defense. Oh, that's right. We got 4 long poles out there because we're 2 men down.
We're 2 down. So Eli Dolney getting some playing time in this unusual situation of being 2 men down.
This is it's probably for a minute. We don't see the penalties.
We don't have the penalties up on the board, unfortunately. And then Shakopee with a shot and a goal ties it up 3-3, just like that. So there you go. There's the price of your penalties.
Well, it was going to be hard to make that one last. So
right. But you can't lose your composure. That was the one that really kind of hurt. Sam's penalty, number 47 was penalty. He was trying to prevent a goal, so you can't blame him for that. That's just good hard lacrosse. Number 11, Joey Hoffman taking the draw. Has it really been a
face-off guy won the clamp again?
Yep.
And withholding.
Yep. So, all right, Egan possesses that one. All right.
Let's see if Coach Felter provided some good tips for the players to.
Joey Hoffman throws one away.
That's face-off sticks are hard to throw.
Yep. Typically your face-off man will take the face-off and get off. That's the term fogo.
And the ball stopped in bounds. Got Tate Sundberg.
Kyle Gibson. Aaron Propson with the ball, number 20 up top.
Brandon Wirtz.
2 nice stops by the goal. Their goalie really is a pretty good goalie.
Right. Yeah.
Nice stop on Wirtz, the first one especially. That's a terrific stop.
You can try and threw right to him. Oh, nice pass.
There we go.
Yep. And Wirtz, is that Wirtz getting cleaned out?
Yep, Wirtz got cleaned out afterwards, but Pfeiffer throws him this soft underhand pass.
Mm-hmm.
It all started with kind of a misguided clear from the Shakopee goalie that we quickly converted a goal to bring the score to 4-3 with 10:37 remaining in the second quarter.
It's really kind of the first obvious mistake turnover, unforced turnover that we've seen so far. So we got Tate Sundberg, the close swing. Joey Hoffman at the X, face off.
Last one was an Egan possession due to a violation. Let's see what this one goes. They've each committed a violation on a faceoff. This one cleanly won by Shakopee, faceoff man.
2 blocks by Egan. We're going to get
there's a push. Yeah, there's a push. So that'll be Egan ball.
Joey Hoffman bringing it up. Ben Vicchilio. Tate Sundberg. Jake Dansby. Tate doing an alley dodge. Turns away. Tate Sundberg's a 206-pound, big, strong kid.
Yes, he is. Got legs like tree
Wow.
stumps.
Brandon Wirtz was just a
rip.
Just a worm burner. Wow. Just 10 yards out, 5 yards to the side, and I don't think the goalie was expecting that.
No, and that makes the score Egan 5, Sabres 3, 9:36 remaining in the second quarter. And once again, now we're starting to see the value of possession.
Darby Sorensen. Joey Hoffman at the face-off. Shakopee guy won the clamp again.
But Joey picks up the loose ball, dumps it off.
Shot Egan.
Sorensen throws one a little bit wide.
Joey Mills with the shot. Pretty high.
Yep. I don't know if that looks like it might have been deflected.
Cole Powell is out there on the midfield. Looks like we got our first midfield back out.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Mills at the top. Down to Wirtz. Mills. Setting up for a
dodge of some sort. Let's see what he likes. Veers to his left. Doesn't see much. Drops back to X. Going to survey the situation. We're going to play in. We're going to invert this offense. Oh, he's going to try it. Yeah.
It's inverted.
It's invert. We're going to try it from X.
Yep, we're going to see if Shakopee played that nicely. Seems like Shakopee has kind of pushed off from their...
Right, they've pulled back a tiny bit, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
Wirtz thinking about it.
Call Wirtz the vanilla gorilla because he just
rolls all the way across the lane.
He doesn't care. He takes shots. He just keeps on going, just runs right through those stick checks.
He knew when he had his man beaten, pulls the trigger. That was a terrific move by Brandon Wirtz.
That's just all.
Sweeps across the front.
That's all effort and.
Yep.
And just not caring.
All right. And according, this could be a career night for Brandon Wirtz if he keeps it up. He likes his matchup.
Coach Felter maybe mentioned that too. He thought that tonight might be a career night for Brandon Wirtz. We're starting to see it.
Yeah, it's his third goal of the evening, isn't it? I think it is.
It is.
Unassisted at 8:05 remaining in the second quarter. Score, Egan 6, Shakopee Sabres 3 in this 75 and sunny degree.
I think it's about 32 now. And so face-off violation by Egan's, Shakopee, the Sabres.
Led to a possession, but kind of a sloppy turnover again.
It was a quick transition opportunity. Sabres are coming back in.
There's their LSM with the shot and a goal. Or shot rather, not a goal.
Shot, yep. We knew that he was, he's very adept at that long stick midi, or that long stick, I mean. So he is a long stick midi.
Upcoming penalty on Egan's number 3, I believe.
Probably a slash. That's what it looked like. It looked like he got slashed in the back. So Shakopee's been extremely successful on the man up.
They have been. We need to quit giving those opportunities. There's another shot and a goal.
Number 7.
From our friend number 7 again, Nick
Mostrom.
Mostrom. We'll go with Mostrom.
Nick Mostrom. Yeah, he I think he actually dodged.
Mm-hmm. He did.
On man up, and his 3rd of the game. Looks like Darby Sorensen, Owen Pixler, Joey Hoffman at the X.
Face-off win from Joey Hoffman. Stay with it, Joey. Stay with it. Attaboy.
It's the first clean.
It
win.
was the first clean win of the evening.
Yep.
All right.
Egan trying to get their offensive players on the field. Pfeiffer.
Nice stop by Scott Carpenter, number 50, Shakopee goalie. Another nice stop. Upcoming penalty on Shakopee.
That was a slash on
on
Propson.
Aaron Propson took one across the leg. So Egan's going to go man up with 6:27 remaining in the second quarter. Score 6-4.
I will say, the other thing I'm noticing too is that kind of that box lacrosse mentality of just really finishing. I mean, the checks are full checks. I mean, they're really swinging down hard.
Yes, they are.
Egan with the extra man opportunity.
Brandon Wirtz is going to rip one. Oh, just a hair wide. Ike Pfeiffer behind the goal, number 2. Dishes back up to Wirtz. Back down to Pfeiffer. Tries to jam one in, a tight little corner. Even man down, the Shakopee Sabres have that swarming type of defense.
Right.
They're not afraid to aggressively get the ball.
And in fact, one guy just looks like he tackled Darby Sorensen. Unclear what's happening right now. And there's a flag. I hope it's not unsportsmanlike conduct.
I don't know if it's going to be. Once again, we don't have the luxury of having the official score nearby to hear this penalty. I don't know if it's a mouth guard violation or.
Well, mouth guards are not being. They're just losing possession now.
Okay. Oh,
That's
good.
right. Yeah,
so then that would appear to be an unsportsmanlike of some sort. Then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
On number 8, Brandon Wirtz. That's his second penalty of the night.
Probably wise for Coach Felter to take a timeout.
Yep.
Calm the guys down.
Settle them down with 5:55 remaining.
Again, there's a little bit of a little more extracurricular activity happening here than what we've seen in the previous games, and that's that's definitely rattling the Egan players.
I honestly am surprised at our score right now. Going into this game, I thought, this could be a runaway. But
like I said, I watched them destroy Apple Valley.
Right.
And
who we played the other night and destroyed.
Right. But it was, I just noticed that, like they played this full court pressure defense on them and really rattled them. I mean, we're at least maintaining possession with the ball for the most part. We're probably making some mental mistakes just from the pressure that they're applying to the players.
It looks like Shakopee has a pretty short bench. They are really sticking with about eight players.
Yeah.
9 at the most. They're really.
Yeah, I mean, Adam Blease is out there at every offensive possession.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a midi.
They're sticking with their starters and not much else.
I noticed on their website they actually listed several players as short stick defensive middies.
Okay. Wow, that's unusual to list them that way.
Right. So I mean, they're actually, obviously very they're specialists.
All right. So due to Brandon Wirtz being the penalty box, in comes to number 27, Drew Wilson, to play attack.
Egan has their man down unit out there. Shakopee starting in a pretty wide open set. Pretty interesting offensive set here. What do you think?
For man up.
For man up. I mean, they're definitely trying to see if they can dodge by our guy and score.
Which is very unique for a man up situation.
Yep, right in the middle, and it worked.
Yeah.
Definitely well coached. They're playing as a team for sure on offense.
Unusual sets, but they're playing them well. That brings the score 6-5 with 5:27 remaining in the second quarter.
Can't tell, Bob. Is Eli Dolney out there now?
He is, number 33.
Okay. Along with Sam Hauser and Ben Biccelio.
Right. So Eli Dolney in for Max Remker.
Number 30 with the
loose ball picked up by number 3, Darby Sorensen. Dishes it off to the Vanilla Gorilla, who rips one off
the pipe.
Corner of the pipe. Oh, for goodness sake. Nice rip by Brandon Wirtz. 1 inch the other way.
What a
nice
great
interception by Isaac Pfeiffer. Dumps it off to Aaron Propson. Feeds number 11.
And
Joey Hoffman.
Flag down. Slash.
All right, so Egan's going to go man up.
There's definitely a little bit more of a sense of urgency on these ground balls and loose balls than what we've seen in previous games. Much more intensity. Okay, Egan on the man up. Got Cole Powell, Wirtz, Mills, Sorensen, back to Wirtz, Powell, Propson on the other side. Being pretty content with trying to move the ball around.
Right.
Trying to see what kind of defense is happening.
Isaac Pfeiffer has the ball pop out of his stick. Fortuitous hop and picked up again by number 3, Darby Sorensen, who's on the doorstep, just gets hammered as he tries to take a rip. Ball tracked down by number 20, Aaron Propson. Egan possession.
Egan's still in the man up.
No goal. It's going to be a crease violation on number 2, Isaac Pfeiffer. Just a little bit too close. Nice job by Brandon Wirtz.
Oh, and we're going to get another penalty on Brandon Wirtz.
Yep, and we're going to get an unsportsmanlike. His third penalty in the first half of this game. That's really that's hard. So it's most likely unsportsmanlike.
Well, you know, Bob and I coached box lacrosse.
Yes, we have.
And I think we're seeing a lot, you know, a lot of what we were doing when we were coaching box lacrosse is trying to control the kids' anger, because the game is so much more physical, and that's what
it draws emotions.
That's what Shakopee Sabres is doing. Is they're they're just bringing a hammer to the team, and you know, if you're not used to getting hammered like that all the time, it really causes anger in these young men.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, you know, a lot of what we were doing, if I remember right, is trying to calm the boys down.
Absolutely. And you can see it coming you can see when tempers are starting to boil over a little bit. You almost have to just pull them out preemptively and say, hey, let's take a little breather here and calm down.
Right, because, you know, the Sabres are going to be man up here again.
Yep, another man up situation in a 6-5 game. This is not like, we can't be doing this all night.
No.
We're just handing them opportunities.
We're not going to win this game like that.
All right, so I don't know if it's 1 minute. I don't know. I wish we had the benefit of the scorer's table, but we don't. I'd imagine it's a 1 minute.
Yeah, I think so. We don't know.
No, we don't. 3:55 remaining for second quarter. Egan 6, Sabres 5.
You know, the one good thing about this though is that it's going to, you know, it's got at least this is going to be a teaching moment for these boys. They're going to learn how to deal with pressure. They're going to learn how to deal with getting hammered.
It's a wake up call. It really is.
Yeah, I mean these guys, you know, felt like they were pretty good.
Yeah, kind of skated through the first 2 games pretty easily.
Oh, great long stick there. Penalty.
Another penalty
on Egan.
I don't understand what's.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't either. I did not see it, Brian.
But it was on Owen Pixler.
Yeah.
This is
on the man, 2-man down.
It's going to be. It's not going to be likely that they are probably going to score. Guys wide open on the nice stop by Jack.
Currington stuffs the would-be shooter. You know, 2-man down, you got to be careful not
Sam
to get
Hauser just takes huge
Sam Hauser
punishment and still comes through with it. Adam Blease still 2-man down. Adam really likes that high alley dodge. All right. Shakopee back settled man up.
Nice stop by Jack Harrington. Eli Dolney sweeping the ball ahead.
Pfeiffer with the ball. Probably got knocked out, or we get a timeout.
Timeout Egan. Yeah.
Save a possession.
Yep. 2:38 remaining of the first half. Score Egan 6, Sabres 5.
I don't know. I mean, I can just we're up in the booth, but man, it just feels pretty intense.
It does.
I think we're probably glad we're not near the bench, so we can not in earshot of what coaches are.
Keep the show rated.
Calmly talking to the players about.
Keep the show rated PG. We'd have to put a disclaimer on it if we were much closer to the bench, because I'm sure the words are being The words are probably getting pretty colorful at this point because this is really not what I don't think we expected.
No, well,
and we're not playing the way we should, not playing the way we can.
Right. Again, teaching moment, right?
Yep.
You know, these guys have got to battle through this. They can, you know, if they can find a way to pull this out. It's definitely not what Coach Felter envisioned.
No, and of course going to two-man down twice is really not the way we drew it up. You know.
Well, especially for mental lapses.
Right.
There's a lot of, you know.
You know, physical or trying to stop a goal you can understand, but to go two men down twice is really, it puts yourself in a bad spot.
Right, and you know, you can't retaliate either.
No. All right, number 2, Isaac Pfeiffer down below the goal. Surveying the field. Rolls back to his left.
Gets through
falls down, draws a penalty.
And goal.
Oh, he scores a goal with it. And draws a penalty. How about that? Terrific. Penalty be waved off. And
great effort played by Ike Pfeiffer.
Yep. Brings the score 7-5. Nice job, Isaac Pfeiffer.
Yeah, that was a great effort to get to that 5x5 spot. Then inside roll back down right to the goal. Love his effort, how he just laid out. You know.
Right.
There was nothing pretty about that one.
No. And he took a beating.
Yeah. All right, back at the face-off X. Egan leading 7-5, 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first half. Call this the Egan wake-up call game.
I do.
Good 50-50 ball right now. Looks like Hoffman won the clamp on that, was able to move her out. Darby Sorensen pushing a little transition. Wirtz with the ball. Up the top to, I think that's Isaac Pfeiffer. Joey Mills. Is that?
Yep, that's Joey Mills.
Oh, nice. Back to Cole Powell.
That was a nice pass, nice look.
Yeah, nice pass. Brandon Wirtz, kind of a free ride. Again, it looks like they're pushing out a little bit again. They have their talented long stick midi on Brandon Wirtz, number 30, Ryan Pamprin. Ellie, Joey with the Ellie dodge. Oh, nice.
And Isaac Pfeiffer with
another finish.
I think he 5-holed him.
Yep.
Nice job.
Yeah, he's been primarily shooting low on this goalie.
Yep. And it's been successful.
Yep.
Low shots he's been stopping everything, pretty much everything high. So
right.
That brings us to 8-5 with a minute 24 remaining.
Again, this is, I mean, we've talked about this before. This is a possession game. You know, we've won the last couple of possessions. You know, that's how you start rolling up the score.
Right. Possess the ball, move it around, take your time.
That's right. In lacrosse, it's commonly called make it, take it.
Right. Let's see if Joey Hoffman can take it again.
The one thing I like about Joey Hoffman is he learns every face-off. He learns a little bit more about what the guy's doing, and he's got counter moves. That time, looks like the Shakopee guy won the clamp, and they come away with the ground ball. Number 3, Kwavu. Timeout.
Yeah, I assumed
Sabres.
I assumed they were going to take a timeout and
107
draw
left.
up a play with a minute remaining.
Well, I certainly think the Sabres really play well as a team. They're going to drop a play, and they're going to, it's probably going to end up in an open look.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's what we've seen so far.
Yep.
There's nothing to think that that's not going to happen again.
Well, for a miserable night, Brian, there's a nice little crowd out there.
Oh, brave
crowd.
34 degrees. Feels like 28. That's outside. It's a little bit nicer in the box here. What do we have for stats so far? Shots on goal. Looks like Egan's 15 shots on goal, and they have 13 shots on goal. Jack's made 5 saves. The Shakopee goalie's made 3 saves. So pretty even. And ground and face-offs.
Wait a second, these are all Jack saves.
Oh, that's all Jack saves. So that's 8. Sorry about that. Looks like it's about 50-50. 50-50%. So 8 wins, 6 losses.
Okay.
All right, back at live action.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Again, they've got this kind of open set. Oh, awesome takeaway by Ben
Viccellio picked off that pass, and just like that, it changes the whole outlook of this minute remaining in the period. Joey Mills with a terrific feed
with a pass that ends up in a goal. We will call that a shot on goal.
Absolutely.
And a score.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to rattle the goalie a little bit.
Yeah, it will. And just like that, Egan goes up 9-5 with 45 seconds remaining in the half.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that will sure clear up your mental attitude is scoring some goals and start pulling away a little bit.
Right.
That'll help.
Right. We'll take those kind of unusual goals at this point.
And that was from Joey Mills. Joey Mills.
Yep.
I don't even think it hit Pfeiffer's stick.
No, it didn't.
Face-off won again, but then initially,
but picked up by
Hoffman.
Yeah.
When I say win it, I mean they're winning the clamp. That means they're getting their stick over the ball because they're both trying to get the stick over the ball at the same time.
Right.
When you win the clamp, you get the stick over the ball first, and then that's only one
That's half
third of the battle.
That's a third of the equation. Okay.
Right.
What's the other two? What are the other 2/3?
Is getting the ball off the ground.
Okay.
And then keeping the ball in your stick or getting it to one of your wingmen.
Okay.
So that's the ground ball, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. It's either half or a third, that clamp. And it's a battle. Those face-off guys, they get beat up.
It's a physical position.
All right, Shakopee with the ball with 31 seconds left. Egan trying to do some pressure.
Shakopee drops a nice job by Egan defense to force a turnover. Brandon Wirtz is going to try a roll dodge. Nope. Takes a right-handed shot just a little bit wide.
Maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
Yeah, a little bit too much. We have a little more time.
We just need to.
I
would just run the ball around. Great stop.
Yeah, it was.
And 2 flags down.
I'm thinking it's on Shakopee. It looks like Aaron Propson might have
got cleaned
run
out.
over.
Run over. Cleaned out.
That was number 3, Darby Sorensen, with that quick stick shot that just didn't connect.
No, the goalies. Shooting high on this goalie is. He sees it pretty well going high. He's been having a few more problems going low with the bounce shots.
So with 1 second remaining in the first half, the score, Egan 5, Sabres. Oh, jeez, Egan 9, Sabres 5. And it looks like Egan will be going man up for the.
Well, actually, it doesn't.
No? What was the flag for?
It's unclear. but Egan is man down.
All right. Well, there we go.
All right.
Well, probably not our cleanest first half. Probably not the way Bob Felter drew it up in his mind how he wanted this first half to go. But we'll still take a 9-5 lead going into halftime. I think they'll be regrouping.
For sure. Hopefully they can calm down, regroup a little bit. I mean, I think, if I'm assuming Shakopee's going to come back out and maybe even turn up the pressure a little bit more. Turn up the heat a little bit more because that, if I was coaching them, that's what I would do. Because Egan has shown that the mental toughness is maybe a little bit lacking.
Right.
Which is understandable. I mean, this is early in the season. This is the first, first good test that they faced. Shakopee is a well-coached team. They've got some athletes. Face-off guy is doing a really nice job, and their goalie's stopping stuff too. When you got a good face-off guy and a goalie, you're going to win a lot of games.
We did have a couple questions come in. Is 5 penalties the most we've had in a quarter? I wouldn't.
I would.
It may very well be.
We don't know the answer for sure.
I don't, but I tell you what, that's
probably unacceptable.
Right.
Especially since they were meant. They weren't effort fouls. They were. Not all of them were effort fouls.
No, they were losing our temper.
They were talking to the referee. You can't talk to the referee.
No.
So
I'm sure that'll be addressed at halftime, and hopefully they'll curb that behavior. In the meantime, there's 8:33 remaining till this third quarter. We're going to take a little break, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Welcome back. This wonderful sunny night. We had a question come in. How many goals does Isaac Pfeiffer have? He has 2 goals and an assist in his first half. And also wanted someone else wanted a better explanation of what a clamp is.
Oh.
I think you did a nice job.
Well, we can explain it. In the face-off circle, the ball's down on the ground, and each player has the back of their stick facing each other. And whoever can, it's like a motorcycle grip, whoever can
get the head of their stick over the ball.
Yep, it's
that's the clamp.
The back of their stick over the ball.
Right, the back, I'm sorry.
Yep, and whoever gets that first, that's called the clamp. Whoever wins the clamp, and actually they're looking at the face-off guy's stick right now.
All right, let's see if it's legal.
Yep.
And we also had an FYI, Eastview beat Rosemont 7-6 tonight. Low-scoring South Suburban Conference battle. 7-6, Eastview over Rosemont.
Well, Bob, I will tell you, I think Shakopee is going to surprise a few South Suburban teams that they play coming up here. They think that's. I think they only they won 4 or 5 games last year. Shakopee did, and they've already won 4. They're going to win more. Got a nice team. It's like they're battling there. 50-50 clamp right now.
Of course, Egan starting this half, man down.
Transition by Shakopee. Shot. Saved by
nice
Jack
stop
Currington.
by Jack Currington.
Jack
Also
Currington
has the heads up to go get his own
and
pass
a penalty
ball. And he draws a penalty?
Because they cleaned out the goal, or Shakopee cleaned out Jack Currington, the goalie. As Bob and I know, Jack Currington is probably one of the best athletes on Egan's team.
And just plain tough.
He's a tough kid.
Oh, my gosh, he's tough. So he not only stops the ball, he picks up the
ground ball
and takes a beating all in one play.
Passes it off and,
and draws a penalty.
Gets cleaned out. Well, we'll see what kind of changes, adjustments Coach Felter has made. Got Joey Hoffman starting at midfield. Wirtz.
Backed up by Ike Pfeiffer.
Aaron Probson with the ball now. Brandon Wirtz with a ill-advised shot, probably. Pretty long.
Yeah, kind of long underhand. Nice stop by Shakopee goalie number 50, Scott Carpenter. Really had a nice stop.
In the crease, violation. Ball
All
over
right.
to Shakopee. Sabres. Sabres ball. Moving across the midfield. Midline. And
Gonna throw it away.
Well, it's ground ball. And
Owen Pixar giving chase, kicks it forward. Picked up by number 8, Brandon Wirtz. Dumped off to Aaron Probson. Attempted to.
Goalie's
Ball
got
squirts
it.
away and picked up by number 50 of Shakopee, Scott Carpenter.
Stoppage of play. I'm not sure why. Oh, ball to Egan. Must have been a loose ball push or something.
Yep.
Or interference. Cole Powell in. Warding.
Ward on number 8, Brandon Wirtz. Of course, warding is using your offhand to push away from a defender. So
Adam
simply a
Blees.
turnover.
Transition. Coming right down the alley. Just going to shoot. Stays with Shakopee with the backup. That was good defense that time. Adam Blees is just alley dodging down there, and he's
Right.
strong player.
Nice job by
Adam Blease is going to alley dodge down. Just
Sam Hauser picking up the ground ball. Chooses to bring it up himself.
legs it out.
Sam wants to take a rip.
Where'd it go?
Side of the goal.
Side of the goal. Crease violation. Ball back to the Sabres. That was good defense on Adam Blease that time. He's a good alley dodger.
Mm-hmm.
They really just took away that alley and just, kind of stonewalled him. So this is that Ronnie Gunther? Passes the ball off to number 7, Nick Mustrom. Sabres with the settled offense. Moving back behind the goal. Coming back up around goal line extended. Oh, wide open shot. Missed. A little bit of ball watching there.
Yeah, there was.
Ball's back to Egan.
We caught a break there, Brian.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Egan moving the ball up. It's a Darby. Running by some players. A really hard wrap check.
Yep.
Legal. Again, looks like Shakopee's pushing back out again.
Propson doesn't see anything. Decides to hit the cutting. Isaac Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer takes a look.
Shot's blocked.
And that's going to be a violation on Isaac Pfeiffer. Got a little too careless with his stick. Out of frustration, he swung openly. Not an attempt to the ball, but he just took a swing at a Shakopee player. That's going to be put us down again. 1 minute for a minute.
Probably. Not sure. Sabres back on the man up. They've been extremely successful on the man up. Egan back in their zone man down defense. Looks like Egan's pushing out a little bit. Oh.
Yeah.
Pixler on ball defense. Sabres moving the ball around again. Back at X.
Probably looking there. With every pass, they're getting maybe 6 inches to a foot closer.
Yep,
closer with every pass. That's how you play man-up offense. Looking
High
for
shot.
those alleys, creases.
Good stop by
Jack Currington.
Unbelievable stop by Jack Currington.
He is seeing the ball well.
Yep.
Number 12, Hank Weber, trying to possess it. Trying to leg it up and actually turns it over to Shakopee.
It's like we're even strength again.
Full strength.
Full strength. It was a good poke check. Get that ball out of the way by Tate Sundberg.
Mm-hmm.
Standing in the middle of it. Tate with some very nice defense.
Tenacious
again,
defense.
Right on the
Forced
side of the right on the side
First,
of
a
the goal.
bad angle shot.
It's good.
Shot backed up by Shakopee. They'll take the ball.
Shakopee's had a long possession here on offense.
This is probably their longest of the evening.
Right.
Showing some patience.
Ben Viccelio on ball defense. Hank Weber on defense, and Ronnie Gunther, talented freshman. Again, another backup by the Sabres.
Yeah, Adam Blease with the shot just a little bit low, a little bit wide rather.
They definitely have a fairly constant offensive set with players. Double teamed, got the ball on the ground. Wow.
Jack Harrington.
Jack brings it out.
Just stones it.
Legs it up. Needs to get rid of it.
Jack
Penalty.
Pushed out of bounds, but he drew a penalty.
Push with possession.
Yep.
Want to be careful. We gotta, we want to keep Jack healthy.
Yeah.
That's not one way to do it.
No. That looked like an emotional play by Jack to bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a fiery guy.
He was going to get across the midline no matter what.
That's right.
And he did it. So I believe Egan is on the man up.
Well, we should be if they
5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Egan leading 9-5 against the Sabres.
Penalty on Adam Blease. No?
Number 12.
No. Blease back on.
Well, let's see what Egan's got up.
Yep. Let's see what we can do with this possession. We've got 30 seconds to get a good look in a rip.
Looks like they're
still sorting out the penalty.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on. Looks like there are 2 men down. They got
It does.
2 guys,
Oh, boy. Okay.
So they have 2 men down.
It's our turn.
Huh. All right, 2 men down.
2 men down.
The Sabres are in their traditional square box zone.
Cole Powell with a shot wide.
Pfeiffer moving the ball around.
Aaron Propson.
Nice low to high.
Wow.
Stinger.
Nice rip. You know where that is. You know where that ball ended up.
That ball ended up where Grandma hides the cookies.
That's right.
The top shelf.
Top shelf. Nice rip by Aaron Propson, number 20. Low to high. Changes the plane. That was a terrific shot.
Yeah, that was nice.
Unassisted.
Unassisted?
Yeah, he took enough steps by himself to call that one unassisted.
It looks like I think Cole Powell might have
dished it off to him.
Dished it off, but you're right. He took a couple steps.
Yeah, he wasn't.
That's not a.
He had time. He had space. Took some time. Yeah.
It's like Joey Gallus on the close wing. Clean win by Sabres. Transition goal.
Nice trail check by Joey Hoffman. Knocked the ball loose.
Transition offense. Joey Hoffman now legging it up. Gets by the kind of a high cross check. Brings it in. Gets it out. Rolls it out. Tate Sundberg with the ball. Looks like Jake Dansby on. Is that right?
I can't tell. 23? Yes. Up top.
Up top. Good fake. Stick fake. Brandon Wirtz still going, still going. Max Remker.
Nice job by Max Remker to pick up that GB and dish it off.
Right.
Tate Powell takes a shot. Takes a tumble.
Tate Sundberg, right?
Tate Sundberg.
Yep. Ike Pfeiffer in the back and the net. Runs around crease. Goes up to the top. Jake Dansby with
a bullet with his
shot. First goal
of the year. Nice job,
shot.
Jake. He had time. He had room. He took a nice, clean shot.
It's good ball movement that time.
Yep. That brings us to 10-5 with 3:21 remaining in third quarter. 11, pardon me. Should be 11?
11-5.
11-5, all right.
Well, we'll see if he can keep the momentum rolling on this. I mean, that was a nice, nice long.
Nice possession.
Yep, Max Remker made a nice play to keep the possession going. Got Owen Pixler on the wing with the long stick midi.
Violation
by
Joey Hoffman.
Joey Mills with defense. Strong defense. Good two-man game. Two-man game is where the offensive players pair up with a guy and they set a pick and watch what the defensive player does, and they can, similar to basketball, I assume.
Adjust to what side they think they're going to be most successful on.
Right.
Off that pick.
Right. Usually gets an open shot. Ronnie Gunther with the good save by Adam Blees.
Oh.
Picked up.
Oh, my goodness.
By the Sabres.
Wow.
All right. Adam Blees going on the alley. Just too easy.
Yep.
Too easy.
Yeah. He ran by picks and made that one look pretty simple. He's tough to stop.
Yeah. I didn't see where the slide was coming from, but
there was no slide. So once he got by picks, it was open season.
Open shot. Yeah, you know, I think the
defense is talking it over there.
Right. You know, if I'm defending Adam Blees, I just take away the alley. I let him take top side the whole time. I haven't seen him score top side. I just take away the alley. And then probably the opposite with
Molstrom,
Ronnie Gunther. I give him the alley. I take away his top side.
Okay.
Ground ball.
Kind of a scrum for it.
By
who wants it? Shakopee wants it more.
Sabres got it. Transition. Right. Good stick check.
Yeah, nice trail check.
Egan with the the wrap checks are just violent. Darby to Propson. Propson's getting caught up on the side.
That odd man. Nice
save.
Nice save.
Nice save. Number 30 throws it away for Sabres. Egan with the work on the clear.
Minute 17 remaining in third quarter. Egan up 11-6. High risk pass that was unsuccessful.
Jarred loose. Ball to Egan. Looks like Wirtz has it. Muscling his way through. Run through one guy. Trying to get through more of one guy.
On his knees.
Triple team.
Possession.
Triple
and
team.
Draws a penalty.
Must be a slash.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Egan going to go man up with
Egan was
52 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Egan was fortunate there.
Yeah, that was really kind of
He was on an island by himself.
Yeah,
There's
he's
no one close.
no. 1-on-3 are not very good odds.
Wert's a tough kid, but you know.
Prop giving it a look, throws it back behind at X to Isaac Pfeiffer.
Egan with the man up, of course, trying to get the defense moving. Egan keeps possession, maintains possession. Isaac Pfeiffer bringing it up from X. Surveying. Up to Propson. Isaac coming around the corner. Another penalty on Sabres. Delayed penalty. Off the pipe. Ball did not hit the ground. It takes another shot. Here comes the penalty upcoming on Sabres. Sabres going to be two-man down for a short time. So I have a couple questions coming in.
Number one, where would you rank Egan in the state? Well, let's wait till after tonight and see how things shook out. We were number 5 going into tonight's game.
Yeah, I think rankings are fine, but I don't think I think it's pretty meaningless until June.
Yeah, we've only played. This is our 3rd game.
Yeah,
this is the 5th game for Shakopee, so it's really tough to try to rank them.
No.
Top 10 probably,
Yeah,
but it's hard to say. Eden Prairie, of course, is up there every year. There's always Eastview's always good. Rosemont's good. Prior Lake's good.
I was just looking at Max Preps earlier, and Egan is ranked 5th. I'm not sure. So few games are played so far, but Prior Lake, Eastview were also in the top 5.
Right. So.
And Eden Prairie was number 1.
So 3 of the top 5 are in the South Suburban Conference. I
will tell you again. I can't stress this enough. Shakopee is going to win more games than they lose for sure in the South Suburban Conference. They're they've got a style of play that is not
it's unusual.
It's unusual.
Yeah.
And it's effective too.
Right.
So they're gonna win some games for sure.
Right.
They put up they're a good team.
So where would I put Egan? Where they are, in the top 10. But like we said, it's early in the season. You know who's good, too, is Matamidi has a nice little team going.
Yep, that's right.
They have a nice little program.
That's right.
Minnetonka and Wayzata always have a nice little
the other thing, too, is
nice little deal.
Probably our most athletic, most skilled player hasn't even touched the field yet.
Right. He's been out.
That's right. Andrew Shavatal.
Who's home watching this game with his dad, Rob.
Is he?
Yep. They're very comfortable watching on a couch.
I was helping coach a winter league that AC was a part of, and I'm just really impressed with this young man. Again, like I've said before, great lacrosse player, probably a better person than a lacrosse player. Yeah, great kid. So bringing Andrew Shavatal on the scene, he has got a rocket of an outside shot.
Mm-hmm. So
he
helps.
He does not miss the net.
That's what it's really going to help a ton. It's just another weapon, another bullet.
That's going to be the question for teams going forward. Who are you going to cover? All right, next question.
Another one. Where would you rank Isaac Pfeiffer in the state at attack position? Well, that's also tough because I haven't seen everyone in the state, but obviously he's right up there. Nice shot by Brandon Wirtz with
we're talking about attack.
Another attack. Brandon Wirtz is having a heck of a season too.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think Pfeiffer cares where he's ranked. Actually, he just wants to,
Ike's good. He's a good assist man. He's a good finisher.
Just a super knowledgeable. His lacrosse IQ is off the charts.
Yep. He's got great field presence, good sense. So I have a hard time. He's right up there. Put it that way. Right up there with the best of them.
Good player.
Yep.
I never know how they do the all-state selections at the end of the year. But you never know.
Yeah. Well, coaches get in a room, they argue, and some lobby harder than others. Some give up. Some don't care.
Right.
So it's kind of a
back at the X.
It's kind of one of those things.
Let's see if we can figure out this. No, the Shakopee again won the clamp, pulled it out. Now we're at the ground ball stage. Probably a loose ball push or a hold on Shakopee. So Egan ends up with the face-off win through a violation. Moving it out. This is about the time where we now we just need to start moving the ball around and playing, the Egan control possession, game.
Shot backed up by Aaron Propson. Nope, Isaac Pfeiffer, sorry.
That was Joey Mills.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Mills has really stepped up his game this year. I really like a lot of what he does. He does a lot of dirty work. Ground balls.
Speaking of Ike Pfeiffer, he's got the ball right now.
Another-
He snuck his foot in the
The interesting thing about
crease.
these lines on this field is this is the first time I've seen red lines for boys lacrosse.
right.
And
They're hard to see.
They're hard to see. You better check Ike for color blindness because it's red and green.
Yeah, they're tough to see.
Long stick midi coming in and he scores.
Wow. Ryan Pamperin, number 30.
Another couple.
Wait, who would you say is the most physical player on the Egan team? Wow, that's a good question.
I know. I like Tate Sundberg.
Yep.
He's just a bull.
Yep. At midi, who would I say on defense? Sam Hauser's a bull.
Sam Hauser's got the possibility to be pretty special.
Yep.
Next couple of years,
Yep.
if he can. He's a big guy, good skills. He's just got to get a little bit of nasty inside of him.
Yep.
And mean but clean. That's what we want.
Right.
Mean but clean.
He throws a poke check into your chest and you just want to collapse. Man, that hurts.
That's the first time I've seen an assist
Yeah,
from
it is.
Adam Gleese doing a high alley dodge down the side. Bob Felter said at the beginning of the game one of the keys of the game was to stop Adam Gleese from that alley dodge. I still say we need to just block off the alley, give him the top side. I know it's
right.
Probably it's a little unconventional, but this guy,
right,
every time he goes down the alley, he's making something happen.
Right.
If he's 90% of the time he's shooting, 10% of the time he's dishing
it off.
And we had a good slide there, but I say we just do a little bit of box lacrosse, just completely close off the alley. Let them go at the top side.
Right. All right, Joey Hoffman, let's see if you can win this one for us. Gain possession with 10 minutes remaining.
Again, Sabres with the clamp.
Yep.
And the ground ball. And not quite the touch.
Over and back violation.
They said he did get a touch. Huh. That's
all right.
That's unusual.
Yep.
All right. So it's nope. They're
reversing their call?
Yeah, I didn't think they had a touch.
All right.
And when we say a touch, we mean that you get the ball within that 30-yard line box area.
It's hard to see on tonight.
Right. Again, that was Ronnie Gunther doing the or the sweep across the top.
Guarded by Tate Sundberg.
Which we've seen numerous times today.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Eli Dolney at the defense, I believe. Again, the jerseys are hard to read.
Right.
Again, that sweep.
That sweep.
Yep.
Across the top.
By the 8th grader, Ethan Molstrom. Not a lot of steam on that shot. Jack saw that pretty clearly. Tate Sundberg, kind of
bobbing and weaving his way.
Brandon Wirtz.
Ball knocked out of Brandon Wirtz's stick.
by Adam Blease.
Yep.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Yep.
Nice job by Brandon Worst to get the ball. Force a turnover.
Right.
Yeah, that's perfect.
A little bit of
What's good for Goose is good for the gander.
Right.
You did a nice job.
Yep, what you can do, I can do. Yep, I got to move in. It's not basketball.
Can't start from out of bounds.
Nope. Darby Sorensen, dodge. With the touch. I think that's Jake Dansby. Wirtz. Keep the questions coming. Gives us something to talk about during the action a little bit.
Right.
When round breaks.
Oh, nice clear.
Good clear.
Are they going to take advantage of this? They are.
On transition.
Yep.
Bring it
Shot
right
and
in.
goal,
And shot
number
goal.
17.
Yep.
Mason Menning brings it to 12-9. This partisan crowd
8 minutes
is getting
remaining in the fourth
they're
quarter.
getting fired up. They feel the momentum shifting. It's time for a nice possession by Egan.
Right. It's hard to do when we're struggling at the X. Face-off X, that is. Again, Joey Hoffman coming out. We got a change at defense. Eli Dolney leaving.
Max Remker back in.
Yep, so we have Ben Vichelio, Max Remker, Sam Hauser. Crowd is chanting away.
Mm-hmm.
Darby Sorensen on the close side wing.
Joey Gallus picking up the ground ball.
And a push
from
with
behind.
possession.
That'll draw 30 seconds. Nice job by Joey Gallus. Takes one for the team.
Again,
Going to give us a man up for 30.
Joey Gallus is my grunge player of the game. Usually he just does the dirty work.
Yeah, that should be
Picks
his
up
nickname.
that ground ball.
Dirty work Gallus.
Dirty work Gallus.
Yeah.
Picks up the ball. Yeah, Joey's having a good half here.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Waiting for the.
We're going to stop the top. Or start
Yeah,
at
start
the
at the top.
offensive side at the top of the field. So we are man up.
Man up.
Haven't been real successful with man up.
No, we haven't.
I know Coach Felter wanted to improve the man up efficiency from last year.
Wirtz looks at it, pulls it back.
Powell, Jay Mills. Back to Wirtz. Yeah, it's just a swarming.
Yeah, swarming defense, isn't it?
Sabres got a nice swarming.
Yep.
Nice swarming defense. Active sticks. Nice
And
effort ground ball.
Shakopee at full strength.
Joey Mills. Yeah.
He's going to take it from the top. Stretch his defense out.
Dodges left. Tries to find the open guy.
Dumps it off to.
Brandon Wirtz. Oh, good.
Nice.
Canadian pass.
Terrific.
Lefty.
Yep.
Canadian lefty pass. Haven't seen that a lot.
No.
Joey Mills. Back to dodging Cole Powell. And
Cole Powell.
What a nice patient just
Right.
little flip. That was
Right.
that was pretty incredible how he did not allow him to how he didn't pull the stick back to allow a stick check.
Right.
A back check to
Right.
happen. I mean, he just kind of just flicked it right in there.
Right. It shows you that every shot doesn't have to be a bullet.
No, that's just nice. That's just
Nice controlled stick.
great lacrosse IQ right there.
Right.
Ran it in.
He didn't give the defense a chance to knock it off his stick.
There was no slide.
No.
Which slides is when a defensive player moves off their guy to help out a guy that's getting beat. That's called a slide.
Nice job by Cole Powell. Brings it 13-9 with 6:42 remaining.
And the face-off. All right, we're learning a little bit. We'll let the guy win the clamp and then shovel it up. Shovel up the ball.
Right.
So there's different ways to do it. Let the guy win the clamp, and then do a shovel move where you basically put your stick underneath there, or you clamp it down. A couple different things you can do to disrupt that. So Egan settled offense. First midfield, back out there. Joey Mills, the top, runs by his guy fairly easily.
Yeah, he does.
Takes a shot.
Nice bounce shot. A nice save by Shakopee goalie number 50, Scott Carpenter.
The Shakopee goalie's
he's pretty solid.
Not bad.
No, he's solid.
Taking a lot of shots. The one-timer.
Pass to Sorensen, didn't connect.
Looks like it was a violation on Sabres of some sort. Wide open.
Pfeiffer with a shot and stopped by Carpenter.
In the crease.
Yep, now we have a crease violation. It's going to be Sabre ball.
Egan picks it off.
Carpenter throws one away, and Egan quickly
no
takes
goal,
advantage.
No goal.
Crease violation.
Crease violation.
Brandon,
we got to check.
Propson just on us.
We got to check Propson's color.
Check his eyes for colors?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. I will grant you, this red is tough to see.
All right, Egan with the ground ball transition coming up again, and there's Shakopee's going to take it back. Yeah, these colors, hard to see. I suppose when you're used to it, Shakopee has not had any crease violation, maybe one crease violation. Brandon Wirtz working just like an animal out there. Just great effort.
Yep.
Shakopee with the touch. All right.
There's our friend.
Yeah, let's take the alley dodge. How about we take the alley away?
Take
from,
it away.
Adam Blease. Yeah, that's what I would do. The alley is, of course, the alley on the side of the. It goes along the length of the field, side of the goal. Again, that's that Ronnie Gunter sweep.
Yep.
We've seen that 5 times now. Oh, what a nice catch by Ben Vecchilio. Wow.
Oh, he unfortunately throws one just out of reach.
Yep. Back to
of Brandon Wirtz.
I like pushing the ball. You get more scoring opportunities in transition. Transition is when it's not settled like that, so it's always good. It's kind of a good rule of thumb to push the transition. If it's not there, pull it back out. Good check, stick check.
Shakopee takes timeout.
Timeout. 4 minutes, 22 seconds left.
Egan up 13-9. This game has been a little bit different than I thought it was going to be, Brian. It really has.
We have another question. Where do you think Egan can improve? What aspect of the game? Well, I would say probably to begin with, mental toughness. Probably needs to start with.
That's where I'd stop. That's where I'd start right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was proved tonight that
you
get rattled and we just kind of
get off our game.
We do, and that might that's obviously Shakopee's game plan, just rattle you with their defense, and it did throw us off our game for half a game or more. So you're right. I think mental toughness is probably the key.
Yeah, that's not uncommon for. We got to remember these are high school players, high school kids.
Yep.
That's just part of the maturing process that all these young men are going through. That's what's great about sports is that you get to learn, you get these opportunities to learn these lessons here. You get to practice them here so that you can when it matters later on, you've got some experience. Ben Viccellio with good defense.
Giving chase to
great,
nice defense from Ben Viccellio, forcing the turnover. Just forced a turnover. Nice job by Ben Viccellio.
What I really liked about that defense with Ben Viccellio is he put the stick underneath the attackman's. Here we go.
Aaron Propson, slippery Aaron Propson dishes one off to
Brandon Wirtz with a
one-timer.
Unbelievable.
Wirtz from Propson.
Nice job.
Yep.
It was good.
That was really set up by Aaron Propson, drawing the attention, leaving the.
That's right. Great passing. Really great
passing.
passing.
He drew all the attention. Wirtz was just there to receive it and give it a quick one-timer.
Yeah. Let me get back to Ben Viccellio. Him putting his lacrosse stick underneath the inside the player's hand, that really upsets the attackman.
Right. And forces that
turnover. Yeah. And you see that in college lacrosse where the defensemen are doing that a lot, where they're getting the stick underneath the inside and the attackman's hand, and it just causes a lot of uncomfortableness, and the attackman can't get their hand on the stick, and it just throws off their timing. And you can see that was just a fantastic defensive play by Ben Viccellio. Good ground ball. And Egan comes out with it.
Yep.
Darby. Brandon Wirtz with another just low to high explanation point, I think, on that one.
Yep.
Moves it to 15-9, I believe. Egan.
Wirtz from Sorensen.
I think we mentioned this before. Egan even has a short bench today too.
Yeah, they do.
But Shakopee it seems like has a pretty short bench too, and maybe they're just getting worn down toward the end of the game.
Right.
Possibly.
That was Brandon Wirtz's sixth goal of the game. 3:36 remaining. Wow. I wonder if that's a personal best. If not, it should be. That's a terrific evening.
Yeah, it is. There were some rough spots. Again, Egan wins the face-off on a violation by the Sabres. Trey Hoffman stays out there. Now he comes off. Cole Powell. Joey Mills kind of
ran into a wall.
Great pickup by Cole Powell.
Yeah, it was.
One-handed snag by Cole Powell. Now we just want to move it around.
Yep.
Just slow down. Take the guy way out there, run by him. That's what Brandon's going to do. Probably Wirtz. Going over the top.
Whoop. Oh my gosh, right to the head again and again. There is multiple violations.
All right, that's
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Kyle Gibson takes a beating right to the head.
Yeah.
That's going to be that should be an ejection.
Well, it's probably a 2-minute non-releasable. That's what they're talking about right now.
There was a follow-up to that. That was really poor.
Yeah, so there's probably, when we say non-releasable, that means that even if Egan scores, the penalty still tolls, continues. There's 2 minutes and 33 seconds. I can't see how this is not going to be a 2-minute non-releasable.
Right. And there might be 2 fouls on this, Brian.
Which pretty much probably ices, it ices the game.
It ices it, yeah, for sure. But
now what Egan probably, it'd be nice to do is just
throw it
around and run the ball out and get out.
Throw it around in the 5 stars and just move it around.
Yep, and make sure everybody's healthy.
Right.
Let's get out of here healthy. Because the worst thing we want to do is get anybody hurt now. There's no reason to, But you know what? I saw some pretty good restraint from the Egan players that time. So
I guess
Coach Felter might have discussed the merits of keeping your cool.
Yep. up by 4 goals or more, Egan does not have to keep it in the box anymore, in the restraining box.
Oh, that's right.
They changed the high school rules, so if you're up by 4 goals or more, you do not have to keep it in the restraining box. So it frees us up to just kind of spread it around.
Looks like the referees are explaining the exact nature of the infraction.
Mm-hmm.
You can back up. Goal by Propson.
Looks like they want to take advantage of the non-releasable.
Yeah, I didn't have an opportunity to see if the, but he's clearly still.
Yeah, he's still in the box.
Still sitting down. So this is Egan's first opportunity to have a face-off, man up.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, there's a guy missing on the far wing. Egan decides to use only short sticks in the midfield during this face-off. That was the one by Joey Hoffman that time. Someone's shoe came off.
Oh, Paul lost a glove.
A glove?
Yeah. All right. Well, here it is. Now it's 2 minutes. So that's the change in the rules when you're up by 4 goals or more with 2 minutes left. You used to have to keep it within the restraining box, but the new rule is you don't have to. So we could really spread it out if we wanted to.
Ike Pfeiffer with a quick open shot. And it should be on, still be.
Oh, Shakopee picks up the. Wow.
Shakopee clearing the ball.
Timeout.
Must be timeout. Shakopee.
Yeah, timeout Sabres.
Save a possession. Minute 35 left. Egan leading 16-9.
Not sure why. Must be a teaching moment.
I think they were trying to save
for
a possession.
Sean Pollock. Yeah.
Save a possession.
But
so this is probably good. This is Egan's most physical game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they need to experience this so that they can handle it. They're going to experience it again, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And,
so our next game, Brian, Saturday, 6 o'clock, our first home game of the year.
Against
Egan
the
Stadium.
Holy Angel Stars.
Correct. So we will be broadcasting it if it's.
Any quick preview on that game?
I don't have a. Rich, I wish I did.
Mm-hmm.
The Stars are playing a completely different schedule than we have earlier in the year, so it's hard to see how we're going to match up.
Mm-hmm.
They have a nice scorer in Jason Krause that we all know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these kids know because he's from fellow Egan kid. It
played with a lot of these juniors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
It'd be good. I think. So, what do you think about Shakopee, Bob? Also?
I'm impressed. I really am impressed. Honestly, coming into this game, I thought it might be one of these 20-3, 22-4 type of games. I'm more impressed than I ever thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're doing the best they can, and they really do have a short bench. Let's face it; they're only playing with maybe 12 guys max, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're rotating in 2 guys tops, so it takes its toll on you.
Right.
And they play this physical defense; it takes its toll on you. But they
Sam Hauser with the and got kind of
there's a violation.
Loose ball pushed again.
There's a push. So I am impressed. I think they are going to do some damage in the South Suburban.
I think they're going to surprise some teams.
I do too.
They're definitely. I don't know who's left. I think everybody's left on their schedule, right? Parlay.
Right.
Rosemont,
Eastview, Farmington.
Farmington.
They're aggressive. They're very aggressive. I think they will do some damage. They might even finish somewhere in the middle of the pack.
They're gonna surprise a couple of those teams, I think.
Yeah.
But like we said, there's they've got some very the high alley dodge by 35 Adam Blease, the sweep by Ronnie Gunther.
Right.
We've seen that over and over again.
Right.
Nice goal again.
Nice rip
Propson.
by Aaron Propson. Makes it 17. 17. That was a football score, 17-9.
Yeah.
Cats aren't content to just throw it around. Still taking advantage of that man-up situation.
Yeah, Felter might be. Like we said, it's hard to pull the reins back.
Right.
We saw this earlier.
Well, and you see one of
before.
your players gets hit in the head just
Ooh, yeah, that's
senselessly.
Yeah, it doesn't bode itself to pull back reins.
No.
Joey Mills on the close side.
Mills, that's a clean win. That's how you do it, Joey Mills.
Joey Hoffman.
Or Joey Hoffman. Jeepers, creeper, that did it again. That's a nice clean win by Joey Hoffman.
Yep. It's hard to shoot. When you do that clamp, you warp the pocket of your head so much that it's really hard to have a decent shot come, a repeatable shot from that stick.
.30 seconds remaining in the game.
Probably makes sense to just.
Now it makes sense to just throw it around, not get hurt.
Yep.
Don't tempt fate.
Egan moving around, props into Isaac Pfeiffer in the back at the X. Ooh.
Well, Pfeiffer decides to take one anyway.
That's probably
all right with 9 seconds. Probably.
That was probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it 18-9. 9 seconds remaining. And that will wrap up in about a minute or so. So we'll see you Saturday night.
Yeah.
Egan Stadium, 6 o'clock.
Keep the questions coming next time. See if we have any more questions. Nope. Sabres with a initial ground ball. No, we're just throwing it away.
Throwing it away, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Another victory for the Egan Wildcats, 18-9.
Hard fought, tough game.
Yeah, it was. All right, our statisticians are going to run down and
let Bob know what happened.
Let Coach Felter know what the numbers are for tonight. And the teams are going to shake hands, and with that, we'll say good night, and we'll see you Saturday night.